So I want to talk to you about the Holy Grail when it comes to memory, and that is Insta memory. That's what I like to call it. It's being able to learn every single thing that you come in contact with on a subconscious level. Now, I'm conflicted about what I believe because I want to believe that it's possible to reach this level of memorization and learning. But I think the reality is that you can't do it. It's just impossible. Because there's only one thing I know that we all do on a subconscious level and takes no effort. And that is what I'm doing right now, speaking. So everything I'm talking to you and saying to you, I'm not really like thinking ahead of time like, okay, how do I say the? How do I say memory? I just say it, right? I don't think about the sentence structure. I just naturally put the words together and hopefully it makes sense to you, right? And so that is on the subconscious level. I don't have to think about any of that stuff at all. It just comes out naturally. Now, when it comes to memory, it's a little bit different. If you're using these memory techniques, you have to be conscious of what you're doing. So if you meet someone, right, you have to change their name into an image, pick out a characteristic, and make a story between the image and the characteristic. So you're consciously doing that. But getting to that subconscious level where you make this image instantly and you put the image on the characteristic, that just seems really hard to kind of comprehend how to get there. Now, the reason I believe why we're able to speak subconsciously is because we use it all the time, right? We speak all the time. If we're speaking to other people, or if we're thinking to ourselves, talking to ourselves, if you're in a shower, playing games, walking down the street, whatever it is, you're always thinking in your head. So you're constantly using speaking, right? You're always speaking. But when it comes to memory, you're not doing that all the time. So say, for example, I'm learning medical terms. And so I use memory techniques and I memorize all the medical terms. Then after I finish learning them, I stop, right? Because maybe I go eat, hang out with friends, or do something else. So I'm not actively memorizing. And I think in order to get to the point from subconscious to subconscious, you have to practice every single moment of your life. Now, when we speak, we're doing it every single moment we're awake. And so that transition happens. When you first start to learn to speak, it's really hard, right? Like, okay, how do I pronounce this word? Am I saying the sentence correctly, right? It's so hard to begin with when you learn to speak. But when you start practicing every single day, when it becomes a part of you, when you're always thinking in words, then you make that transition from conscious to subconscious. And that's what I believe how we're able to speak so easily and so fluidly. But when it comes to memory techniques, that it doesn't make any sense because would you have to practice years every single thing that you come in contact with, consciously try to memorize it? So right now I see a chessboard and a dresser. So would I have to memorize, okay, on the dresser I see a Pikachu, I see lotion, I see a mug, I see a chessboard. Like, would I have to memorize every single thing I'm seeing in order to start to make that transition from conscious to subconscious? And this is something that fascinates me so much because I'm always thinking, what training can I do in order to get an instant memory? And I just want to kind of reach that holy grail because so many people, talk about it. And I think everyone wants to have that instant memory, right? If it's people who compete in memory competitions or if it's just regular people like, man, how cool would it be just to be able to learn anything and memorize everything without any effort? And so I want to hear what you think. Do you think it's possible to reach this holy grail, this instant memory, being able to learn everything you come in contact with subconsciously? Is that something possible? Let me know in the comments down below because I love to hear your ideas. And if you have any suggestions on how to start to train for that, I would love to hear it. Because I'm one of those crazy people that, hey, if I could kind of reach this impossible goal, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try any training, any methodology. I just want to get there. So hopefully you found this video enjoyable and you kind of got you thinking about like what your memory is actually capable of. What can your memory achieve? Is there any ceiling to it? So hopefully you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on memory techniques, how to do better in school, memory challenges, updates, and much more. Also remember to click the notification bell so you know when I upload a video. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are down below in the description. You also can check out these videos. If you want to learn all the memory techniques and learn how to apply them to all sorts of information,
Or if you want to start competing in memory competitions, you can check out my programs down below in the description. Look forward to my next video and get ready to get the best memory of your life.